So what do you do when you have decent scrapbooking paper for the holidays and you have tons of wrapping paper that's so pretty? Well, you make your own scrapbook paper with your wrapping paper. So let me move this to the side, and pow, they fell on the floor. I already cut some papers so we can use them. And look at that, Charlie Brown, some pandas. This is interesting because it's black, but it has a little Santa hat, so it makes it holiday. However, if you want to just cut around the Santa hats or cover them with actually like birthday hats, you could use this for birthday paper. Then we have more traditional Christmas. I was thinking Halloween, the other one, but yeah, Christmas design, or if you want a little bit more of a vintage look. I was looking for the one that has a lot of different images, but I only found the one with the snowman. So I thought, hey, vintage might be a good look, and this is perfect for pocket letters, which is what we're doing today. Then I have more of a general paper that you could use for other things. Holographic, awesome. And then I found this during Christmas time, but this will be perfect for like birthday wrapping and stuff. So we're gonna do that. And if you've seen my videos before, you know that we can do lots of things with wrapping paper. So what you're gonna do to be able to use it as decent scrapbook paper without me dropping things, you're gonna grab some cardstock. And if you want to pick colors that match the design, that way you don't have to do much more backing to it, then that's perfect. If you just want to go with white, because that's what we have, that's okay. So I'm going to make pocket letters. And where is my sleeve? My pocket letter sleeve. Did it fall? Probably. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I kind of stepped on it. So we're going to use that. I'm going to actually cut them into 3 sections. Now I just have to decide which papers I want. So I kind of want the holographic for sure. Kind of want that one. And then maybe the panda and Charlie Brown. Maybe, but my mom loves Charlie Brown, so I'm going to use that. So these papers are really long. What I'm going to do is kind of put them all together and cut them all at once. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I cut them not too wide so I can use the paper this way. So what I'm going to do is just cut this part. And let's just do this over here. Pull this up and just cut. There we go. And that way I could move the other extra paper. Maybe roll it up so I can use it later. And put it to the side. Or in the front. Okay. So if you already saw the other videos, you don't have to see all this. You could skip forward maybe a few minutes. I'm just going to create my scrapbook paper. So you're going to need some kind of adhesive. And I have this, and I hope I have my extra. Let me see. Yeah, I do have extra ones. Just in case I run out, which I'm sure I will, because this one's almost empty. You know what? That might be the last part. So you know how when you usually, there we go. You know how when you usually tape paper, you kind of go on the edges? Well, since you're gonna cut this, you will have to add more adhesive throughout the whole space. So there you go. So what I do, I keep them maybe like around an inch apart because I will be cutting bigger pieces, and if I need more stickiness, then I will. I know you're like, that's a lot of tape. Use glue. I like this because it doesn't leave bumpiness when you put it down. And I kind of messed up right there. I should have put it closer to this edge, but we'll make it work. Now let's do this for a few more. So when you pick your paper, I love when papers have this kind of backing on the back. Let's see. Does that one have it? No. Let's see which one. That one has it. See how it has those squares? And they're like an inch. I'm adding extra for this one. They're like an inch apart. Like square inches. It's perfect because then you could actually cut it almost exactly. So I would cut it like 11 or 12 by 9. So it actually fits. And then you could actually line them up to make sure that when you create your paper and you cut them, they're facing the right way. So there we go. Now, some of them don't have it, and that's fine. So I said I was going to use this one, and this one. I'll worry about the snowman later. I have a plan for them, but not today, or at least not right now. Okay, roll it. I like that you can roll the paper and just put it to the side. Okay, now, Charlie Brown. Ooh, Charlie Brown and that holographic one's going to look cool. Okay, the other thing you could do is if you already have your pocket letter card size, like you already have them cut, you can just glue it wherever you want and just cut that card. And yes, I'm using a lot of adhesive. It's okay. I'll probably finish one of these in like a minute. So let's see. You could actually cut the little card. So if I had a card size, imagine, let's see, imagine my tag right here is a card size, and I wanted to cut this area, I could actually put it right there, or glue it, and then just glue it underneath, like put it where I want it, and then cut around it so it's just what I want. But it's up to you. Okay, need one more paper. Paper all over the place. And then we're gonna glue the holographic one. I know that they have full adhesive sheets that you could buy. Or like sometimes they even have, well, you could use, let me see, if I remember now. You could use sticker sheets. See? That's the only problem with this. I think it uses too much adhesive. If you cut this paper separately and to whatever you need, and then just put on the edges, that works too. And you can see some adhesive. But I'm just gonna go with this. This one doesn't have a square back either. Put it there. Now, you just have to cut the extra parts on all of them. And you could actually even cut, put multiple in one paper. Like if you have a big table, glue a bunch of papers and then cut them all at once. And then you can have a stack of wrapping paper, scrapbook paper. This will also be a good idea, like if I'm thinking for my students, if I decide that they're gonna do greeting cards, and because like scrapbook paper could get expensive. So if I want to do something with them where they don't have to use a lot of expensive supplies, this is perfect, because one roll of paper, if you go to the dollar store, will cover a whole set of greeting cards with the kids. Or the kids could even bring wrapping paper that their parents haven't used, especially if their parents are kind of like me, where they collect wrapping paper and it's there, and I mean, I haven't bought wrapping paper in like maybe 3 years, 2 years, no, 2 years, maybe no, because I think I found one of these papers during the Christmas, after Christmas when it goes on clearance, so that's a good time to go buy wrapping paper. Okay. So the most time consuming part will be this, actually doing this. And yeah. So I most likely fast forward my rant or my talking. Maybe not, we'll see. Some wrapping paper is perfect to cut. There we go. Now we have paper. You could save scraps, you don't have to. I'm not. Okay. So there we go. We have our paper. Now it's time to cut it. So I'm going to actually cut this one first because I kind of want to use that for the background of most of my cards. So these, when you cut your pocket letter cards, you cut them by 2.5 by 3.5. But I like fitting them really tightly, so I go 3 5/8 by hope I cut that right. 3 5/8 by 2 5/8. So just cut them a little bit, and right there I'm going to try my best to line it up. 3 5/8, 3 5/8, and I hope this is around 3 5/8. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit off, and that'll be perfect. Yep, there we go. 3 5/8. And see, that happens when you don't have enough adhesive, which is okay, because the majority of the other parts do. Now, the other thing is gonna be 2 5/8. There we go. And you could cut 9 cards easily from one paper. And then you will have extra pieces. You could save those to create embellishments. Not much here, but those could be like little banners. Okay, so there we go. Now, I want to cut this, but I'll cut it at the end. Let's put these in here. See, and they kind of fit snug, which is what I like. That way, if I do decide to do my pocket letters like I did last month in September, I think it was, where I just decorate inside but don't glue anything. It just stays there for them if they want to use supplies. That'd be kind of cool. But if you have it like really loose, it might not stay. So snug will help for that. Okay. So I'm thinking I want to make one with pandas, one with Charlie Brown, and the other one with the polka dots. And I'm thinking that the polka dots might be a good one to make for birthday theme, maybe a winter birthday. But we'll see. Okay, so look at that. That's so cool. I might have to redo this one because I don't like how that looks messy, unless I put some embellishment that covers it. But look, so fun. Okay, so let's start with Charlie Brown. Now, you see that right here, let's see, we have this thing, and then this whole thing right here is where all the characters are at. Maybe even this. See right here, that's the whole section. So if you want to make sure that you have all of them, look into that. If you don't mind, then don't worry. Okay, so I said I'm going to cut this a little bit smaller to make so there's like a border. So I'm actually going to go to maybe 3 3/8. And then I'm actually going to also cut different ones because I don't want them all to look matchy-matchy. 3 3/8. There we go. They're still gonna look matchy-matchy. See? It's okay. Now we're gonna do it. And I kind of like this better because I like that there's more to it. And then the dog, what's his name? Oh, I can't think of his name. It's centered, but we'll see how that is. And then this one's gonna be 2 3/8. 2 3/8 and 3/8. So I like this one because it has that. I like this one because it still has Charlie Brown, but it has a piano. And maybe look into this one. You know what? I might want the piano right in the middle. No, I think I'm okay. You know what? I'm gonna stick with what I have, right? We'll make it work. Huh, but I kind of want her face. Whatever, just go. So, depending on who you're gonna make it for, you might want to have them stick or not. So, I am not going to stick them right now. I'm just going to try to create as many as I can. So, what I usually do is I just put everything in the pocket as I'm doing it to see what I want. And then leave it there until I have to glue it. Because maybe I don't like how it looks. And right here, you could actually see if you want to put them in the order you cut them. So I know that this one, let's see. I could figure it out. This one goes on this side. No. This one goes right here. This one goes right here. And this one goes right there. So we'll put it like that. Okay, so let me move that there. See, right there. So I'm just gonna put that in there, and I'll decorate those later. Go. Okay. Now let's look at the panda one. It. You still want the border, so it'll be 3 and 3/8, and then 2 and 3/8, 2 and 3/8, and 2 and 3/8. And it helps me to repeat 2 and 3/8, so I know. So sometimes I'm cutting and I lose. Not this that I don't know I don't know where, but it's weird. Okay. So we're gonna put those in there. Everybody has a way they work with their procedures. You decide on your procedures. My procedure is putting everything in there to see if I like it. Now, it'll be better if, hold on, this one goes over here. It'll be better if I cut them separately and work one at a time. But if I want to make a bunch of them, especially if they kind of match, then I could move them around as many times as I want. And then we're gonna do this one. And you know what, guys? I don't think I want to do this one. I actually want Christmas paper. So, oops, I'm dropping things. So I'm gonna use all my leftover ones from my other projects. Have that, and then I had other ones. I'll find them as I fold them up. No, there you go. There's some right there. And then I had the pretty one that I, somewhere. Okay. So, I don't know. I kind of don't like that anymore. You know what? Let's work with the 2 pocket letters. And then if we have time, we'll work on the other one. So I'm going to cut them. I said I wasn't, but I will. And I like to push these down. And it kind of guides you where it's supposed to be. Now, make sure that you don't cut past the dotted section. And right here is just cutting the extra parts, so I'll move that away. When I buy some of these pocket thingies, some of them, like, they're not all even, so it's hard to do that. But, let's see. Okay, so there we go. Now, I might leave that like that. Now it's time to decorate. So what happens if you don't have things to decorate? You do this, which is what I'm going to do right now. Let's look at all this. We have her, and she kind of works there. So I'm going to actually cut around her. And I'm going to use double-sided, no, foam tape, which should be double-sided. And I'm going to put her outside of the sleeve so she kind of pops. If you have stickers related to the theme, then you can just put that. But I don't have stickers. Well, I have stickers, but not Charlie Brown stickers. So there we go. We have that. So you use your double-sided tape. Hopefully you have some that works well. Okay, let me put that. Okay. Have some right there. And then the one. There we go. This is the hard part, taking this foam thing. Sometimes if you invest on good products, it makes everything easier. But I know sometimes we can't afford the nice products, so we have to work with what we get at like the dollar store and stuff. Yeah. So there you go. Isn't that cool? Then I'm gonna get him. He's over here. And you know, I could actually cut him for here instead of going to that one. So okay. So I'm just gonna cut kind of straight. And on this part, since you're cutting really small parts, you might have to add more adhesive. So be careful with that. There we go. More. There we go. And then there we go. Ah, this tape. Put that down. If I use my scissors, it might work. Ah, I don't like this cheap foam tape. It does the job, but it takes me forever to peel this back. Is it because it was inexpensive? Or because it's been sitting in my craft room for a while. I think it's been sitting for a year. There we go. There we go. Awesome. And then I want him. Can we see him? Oh man, I'll have to cut this one right in the middle. Oh well. Okay. There we go. On this one, I think I will definitely need to add more adhesive. See? I think there's none in there. Okay. It didn't line up all the way when I re-glued it, so I might have to cut a little bit. And then, where's the rest? Right there. Another piece. There we go. Okay, and there we have it. Just center as best you can, and there we go. Now, remember how I said you could save the extra pieces? We could actually make them look like they're standing on them. Or you could use washi, which it's kind of cool. Maybe some gold, maybe some red. Let's try red. I don't know, maybe red and green. So I might have to remove this for a little bit. Put him right there. And then just prop him on top. Then maybe some green, and I'm trying to look for my green stickiness. There we go. And I'm sorry I'm not talking too much. I'm trying to focus and try to finish this in less than 30 minutes, but not gonna work. There we go. There's that one. And then him, he's kind of floating up there. Let's add some more red. And I will have to cut this one thin. There we go. There we go. That's so cool. Now, the problem here was that I didn't glue the inside, so when if I was to move it or anything, it will look kind of weird. So you might want to do that. Okay, now we need some kind of Christmas things. So I'm thinking this candy cane. Right here. Right here. There we go. Then maybe some gifts, some candy. We're gonna keep adding candies. There we go. And then there's another candy cane right here that we could add right there. And then Merry Christmas. Might have to add it right here. There we go. There we go. And then there's more candy. I draw buttons. There's a lollipop. No, that's too much, right? And there we got it. A cute little thing. Now, I know it's kind of plain, but it's fine if it's plain. You could leave the edge right there if you want, if you like that, which I kind of do. The fun part, which I know it is plain, again, it's plain, but add things in the back that they want to use. So add washi, add stickers, add some sequins from the dollar store. So that's what you decide. So I'm not going to fill that out because you guys know what to do. I just wanted to give you an example of what we could do with wrapping paper. And let's finish this one really quick, and I'm gonna keep using these stickers so I could use them up. I kind of like it right here, like this, right there, kind of, but I need to add more to it. Maybe this one right here. There we go. We're gonna put that right there. We're gonna put that one over here. So I'm gonna put some glitter washi there, and I'm gonna stick to the red one or the green one or gold. No, let's stick with the red. The gold clashes with the holographic thingy. At least I think so. Okay. There we go. Have it right there. Then maybe snowflakes. No, I don't like the snowflakes. Lollipop, candy, ornaments, holly. Maybe this one. Christmas shopping. You know what? This will be kind of cute for like Like the inside, or like inside a December daily. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it there because I'm planning to give this to somebody. So I'll use something different, like this one. It covers the pandas, but it's okay. There we go. Now we need to add some washi to give it a pop of something. So I'm trying to find washi that would work with that. I could stick with the glitter and stuff. Kind of like that. That one. Oh, look, Christmas hats. No, that's too much pattern. And this one has gold, and I don't want gold. Yes, I have a lot of washi all over the place. So if they start rolling in here, it's because they're all over the place. Ah! Okay. Maybe I'm sticking with this one. There we go. And I'm past 30 minutes, I think, but I'll probably edit part of it out, so it'll be less than 30 minutes. There we go. I don't like it too much, but we're gonna make it work. Now, maybe some of this red one to match that. And you know, I thought I had that extra red from the other pocket letter. I just don't know where I put it. There we go. And then I need something right here. And should I put an ornament? This doesn't fall off. Or some holly. Or, oh no, I'm dropping my stickers. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm actually going to use the red one. Or the gold. I don't know, I kind of like the gold, but we're gonna stick with the red one. Put this to the side. And you could do one thing where you could just put a little bit of removable tape and glue it right there and tape it right there, or you could peel this. I'm going to peel this. It says peel off, backing, press firmly on the edges. Oh, peel firm. Okay. I don't know. Okay. So these are from the dollar store. So I don't know how well they work, how well they'll stick, or how well I could take this thing, the backing off. There we go. And how so we're gonna put it right there next to the little there. Look, there we go. And where's my other one? So we're gonna stop there because otherwise it'll be a really long video. But you get the idea that you could use wrapping paper to make it work. Make it yours. Oh, look, there's other bread I saw. You could do that and just give it a little bit of stickers, bling, and then you're perfect. That way you don't have to go spend more money on scrapbook paper, because sometimes when I go buy scrapbook paper, I only like maybe like 4 sheets out of the whole thing, and I don't think it's worth it. I know I could give them as Happy Mail, but if I don't like it, I mean, I'm sure somebody will like it, but I don't want to send somebody that's not going to use it either. So I'd rather use paper, wrapping paper, especially when you cut and you have a lot of leftover pieces. They're perfect to just use make it into little cards. So if you want to be frugal and you want to find different ways to use your wrapping paper, save those extra pieces when you cut the paper too big when wrapping, and then cut papers and glue them where you want, and there you go. But isn't that fun? I know it looks simple, but it's so cute. Look at that. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!